There are a lot of popular stocks in the stock market nowadays, and these stocks are often talked about by analysts on social media platforms. But not every popular stock deserves your attention. Some are overhyped, some are just temporary plays waiting to crash. But have you checked on ICTSI or International Container Terminal Services Incorporated? If you are following the PSE's most active stock, you would almost always see ICT at the top among the most traded stocks. ICT has been in my portfolio for quite some time now, and the growth is massive. This is not flashy tech stock. It's not trying to be the next big stock. It's already big, already profitable, and already deeply operating in global trade. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly why investors keep coming back to ICTSI. And I'll also point out the risks because no stock is perfect. Looking at the stock chart of ICTSI, it seems that there is no stopping for this stock to move up. Of course, there were small and minor bumps along the way, but the long-term behavior is going upwards. This graph is showing us that ICT is growing and growing consistently. ICT operates ports, more specifically container terminals. That means they handle the backbone of global trade. Every time goods move across countries, like electronics, clothes, and raw materials, there's a high chance ICT is involved somewhere along the chain. And here's what matters. This is not a business you can easily disrupt. Ports are capital intensive, heavily regulated, and tied to geography. You cannot just build a competing port overnight like launching an app. ICT is not just a local Philippine company. They operate in multiple countries across Asia, Latin America, Europe, and Africa. This diversification matters. Why? Because they are not dependent on a single economy. If one region slows down, another can pick up the weak. But let's not sugarcoat it. Operating in emerging market also means political risk, currency fluctuations, and regulatory uncertainty. However, ICT chooses growth over comfort. Now we get to the real reason investors love this company. It's all about cash flow. Ports generate steady recurring revenue. Ships don't stop coming just because the market is volatile. As long as global trade continues, and it will, ICT keeps earning. What stands out is the company's high operating margins, strong EBITDA, and consistent ability to generate cash. And here's the key. This is not paper profit. This is a real money coming in from real operations. That's why ICT has been to pay dividends, reinvest in expansion, and reduce debt when needed. Investors trust companies that produce cash, not just stories. Here's something people underestimate. ICT has pricing power. Ports are critical infrastructure. If you control a key terminal, customers don't have many alternatives. This allows ICT to increase tariffs, pass on costs, and maintain margins during inflation. Not every company can do that. In fact, most businesses get squeezed when costs arise. ICT often does the opposite. But again, let's be honest, this depends heavily on contract terms, local regulations, and competitive landscape in each port. So pricing power is strong but not unlimited. A business like this only works if management knows what they are doing. ICT has built a reputation for efficient operations, strategic acquisitions, and long-term planning. They don't chase hype. They focus on expanding capacity, improving port efficiency, and entering high-growth regions. And that's why investors stick around, because execution has been consistent. But here's the reality. If management makes a mistake, if they over expand, mismanage debt, or misjudge market, this business can fail it quickly. In this venture, there's no room for reckless decisions. Let's talk about something investors care about: returns. ICT is known for paying dividends, not always the highest yield, but relatively stable and backed by real earnings. This makes it attractive for long-term investors, income-focused portfolios, and dividend reinvestment strategies. But don't expect explosive growth like a startup. This is a compounder stock, not a lottery ticket. This is not a risk-free investment. Here are the risks you should not ignore. First, global trade slowdowns. If the world economy weakens, shipping volume drops, and this could hit revenue. Second, geopolitical risk. Operating in emerging markets means exposure to instability. Number three, debt levels. Infrastructure requires heavy capital, and mismanaging debt can hurt returns. Fourth, the currency risk. Earnings come from multiple countries. Exchange rates matter. And lastly, regulatory changes. Governments can change rules, fees, or even concessions. It just happens to be a well-managed, risky business. So why does ICT keeps on coming back as a favorite buy? Not because it's exciting, but because it's essential, profitable, globally positioned, and cash generating. It's the kind of company that quietly compounds wealth while others chase trends. But remember this, a good company is not always a good stock at any price. Valuation still matters, timing still matters, and discipline matters more than anything. If you're looking for a business that actually works, ICT deserves your attention. If you found this breakdown useful, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want more honest, no hype stock analysis, stick around because we're just getting started.